ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Bulla official YouTube channel. Today I am going to speak on 6th chapter of 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where it is described how Lord Brahma and other demigods, after offering prayers to Lord Sri Krishna, requested the Lord to return to his own abode, and how Uddhava, anticipating separation from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was very distressed and prayed to Sri Krishna that he might accompany him on his return to that abode. So, desiring to see Krishna in his human-like form, which enchants all the worlds, the Gandharvas, Apsaras, Nagas, Rishis, Pitas, Vidyadharas, Kinnaras, and other demigods, all headed by Brahma, Shiva, and Indra, arrived at the city of Dwaraka, covering the body of Krishna with flower garlands from the Nandan gardens of heaven. They praised him with the statements about his transcendental power and qualities. And these, there are so many prayers. It is described by Acharyas that is Srunkhala. That means where the alphabet or the word in which one verse is ended, the next verse starts from that. It is called Antakshari, like that. Similarly, the lords, the demigods. So it is described in text 7. Nata smatena dapadara buddhi indriya prana manovachabhi jachintyate antarhridi bhavajukte mumukkhvi karma mayurupashat. The demigods began to speak like that. Our dear Lord, Nata smatena dapadara vindam. Oh my Lord, we offer our obeisances at your lotus feet. Buddhi indriya prana manovachabhi. Sorry. There are different types of obeisances. It is described by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who will describe it. We have intelligence, our senses, our prana, means our heart and mind and vachana. These words. Jat chintyate antarhridi bhavajukte. So, from our heart, with emotion, mumukkhvi karmamayo rupasa. If by offering prayer, one will be delivered from karma bandhan, this karma bondage. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that what does it mean to offer prayers? Obeisances. Ashtanga, there is called 8 types of obeisances. What is that? Dorabhyang, Padabhyang cha, our hands, and then legs. Janubhyam, Janubhyam means our thighs, and Urosa, Urosa means our heart or our chest. Then Shirasa, then mind, then Drusa, our eyes, and Manasa, Vachasa, Cheti, in our mind, and also our Vachana, our words. These are called Pranama, Ashtanga, Irita. These are called Ashtanga Pranama. Different types of obeisances are there. This is the best obeisance, Ashtanga Pranam. It is only for the human, for the male persons, but not for the female ones. All living entities, beginning with Brahma, are subordinate to Lord Sri Krishna. Krishna creates the universe by empowering his expansion, Mahavishnu. Although Krishna creates, maintains, and destroys this world through his material energy, he remains transcendental to the material energy and perfectly self-satisfied. Even in the midst of his 16,000 queens, actually he has 16,108 queens, Lord Krishna is undisturbed, is not aroused by lost desires. It is described. It will be described in first canto, 11th chapter. Performers of fruitive sacrifices and yogis, desiring mystic power, contemplate the whole lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna to attain their materialistic objects. But the most elevated devotees who desire liberation from bondage of material work lovingly contemplate the Lord's lotus-like feet, because those feet are the fire that destroys all desires for sense gratification. These are the subject matters of demigods' prayers. One cannot actually purify the mind by ordinary worship, penance, and other such processes. One can purify the mind contaminated by sense gratification only through mature faith in the mode of goodness, which arises by hearing the glories of Krishna. So when we are hearing the glories of Krishna, our mode of goodness arises, and mode of passion and mode of ignorance are subordinated. Therefore, intelligent persons situated in the Varnashram system serve the two kinds of holy places: the nectarian rivers of the topics of Krishna and the nectarian rivers flowing from the Lord's lotus feet, that is Ganga, river Ganga. By incarnating within the Jadu dynasty, Krishna performed the highest welfare work for the entire universe by displaying his transcendental pastimes. It is stated particularly for the people of Kali Yuga of these days. We will hear, we will chant, and we will remember the pastimes of the Lord. Simply by hearing and chanting about these pastimes, pious persons in Kali Yuga can definitely cross over the ocean of material illusion. When the Lord had fulfilled the purpose of his descent and the Jadu dynasty was facing imminent destruction from the Brahmana's curse, the Lord desired to wind up his pastimes. We have described in first chapter of 11th canto. When Brahma prayed to the lotus feet of the Lord Krishna for the deliverance of himself and all the other demigods, Sri Krishna revealed in his reply that after the destruction of the Jadu dynasty, he would return to his own abode. Observing terrible disturbances indicating the imminent destruction of the world, Lord Krishna called together the wise members of the Jadu dynasty and reminded them of the Brahmana's curse, as we have discussed. First chapter, 11th canto. The Lord convinced them to go to Prabhas Tirtha, where they could save themselves by the performance of ritual bathing, charity, and so on. The Jadus, in obedience to Krishna's desire, prepared to journeying to Prabhasa, very nearby this Dwaraka. It is said that the Lord, just like sun, rises in east and sets in the west. Similarly, the Lord arose in this eastern region, that is Mathura, and disappeared in this western region, that is Dwaraka. Upon seeing and hearing the Lord's conversation with the Jadu dynasty, Uddhava approached Lord Sri Krishna in a secluded place, offered him full obeisances, and with folded hands expressed his inability to tolerate separation from the Lord. This is the state of devotees. They cannot bear the separation from the Lord. Actually, our way of worship is in Vipralamba, in separation from the Lord. So, he begged Krishna to carry him to his own abode. If one tastes the nectar of Krishna's pastimes with his ears, one loses all hankering for other things. Persons who engage constantly in Krishna's service while eating, sporting, sleeping, sitting, etc., cannot tolerate separation from Krishna. The Uddhava prays to the Lord in text 46. Tvaya upabhukta asragandha vasurankara charchita uchisto bhajano dasa tava mayang jayamihi. He says, simply by upabhukta, the Lord is actually enjoyer, upabhokari, and whatever is offered to them, he returns it after enjoying it, and that is prasad. That is shrug. Just like we offer garlands, then sandal paste, and then vastra. Vastra means these cloths, and alankara, different types of ornaments. And these were offered to the Lord. And when these are brought back from the Lord after enjoying those things by the Lord, this became prasad. Uchishta bhojana dasa. This is uchishta. So we are his servants. We should take these things only, prasad. Tava mayang jayamahi. By what will happen with that? Now we will transcend this material modes of nature, the illusory energy of the Lord, Maya. The Lord also says in Bhagavad Gita, Mama Maya Durataya. This Maya, we cannot cross over it. But Mame vaja prapadyante, Maya metang karantite. If one surrenders to him, then only he can surpass or cross over this illusory energy. So in his purport, Vishnu Chakravarti says, Tyaktum asaknuvat eva prathe nadu maya bhayat. I am not afraid of Maya, but I cannot bear your separation. Peaceful members of the renounced order attain Brahma Loka after exhaustive and painful exertion. Those who meditate on Brahma, they do lot of pain, get lot of pain to transcend this material world. Whereas the devotee of the Lord simply discuss Lord Krishna among themselves, just like we are discussing pastimes of the Lord. Chant and remember his various pastimes and instructions, and thus automatically cross beyond the insurmountable material energy. In this way, Uddhava's appeal, the Lord will give instructions to him, just like the Lord gave instructions to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, this 11th canto, the Lord's instructions to Uddhavas are described. We will hear it. So thank you very much for listening to our discourse, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord.